Imagine a queen so captivating, her beauty and charm captivated two of the most powerful men in the ancient world. A queen whose allure changed the course of history and who, even today, is a symbol of mystery, seduction, and intelligence. This is the story of Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, a master of strategy, seduction, and survival. But was she just a beautiful queen or something far more dangerous? Cleopatra VII, known simply as Cleopatra, has been the epitome of beauty for centuries. But what made her so alluring? Was it her physical beauty, her charisma, or a combination of both? Historical accounts suggest she was not conventionally beautiful in the way we might think. However, her presence was mesmerizing. Her intelligence, confidence, and charm created a sense of beauty that went beyond physical appearance. She knew how to captivate a room, to control and inspire with just a look, a gesture, a word. Cleopatra was a master of self-care. She understood the art of skincare long before it became a trend. Ancient records tell us Cleopatra's daily rituals included natural ingredients like honey, milk baths, and one of her most beloved secrets, a plant you may be familiar with, aloe vera. This green, spiky plant was a staple in her beauty regimen, cherished for its healing and moisturizing properties. Cleopatra would apply fresh aloe vera gel to her skin, harnessing its soothing and anti-aging qualities to maintain her youthful radiance in Egypt's harsh desert climate. But her beauty wasn't only skin deep. Cleopatra's allure lay in her knowledge, her strategic use of allure as power. Beyond her beauty, Cleopatra lived a life of unmatched luxury and power. She ruled from the heart of Egypt's greatest empire, Alexandria, surrounded by scholars, philosophers, and artists. Cleopatra wasn't just a queen. She was a goddess to her people. She wore robes of pure silk, adorned with jewels that sparkled under the Egyptian sun. Her palace overlooked the Great Nile River, a symbol of her dominion and prosperity. Yet her beauty and power were only tools. Cleopatra was always thinking ahead, scheming, ensuring her reign remained unchallenged. But behind her elegant facade, Cleopatra held a darkness. She was willing to go to any lengths to protect her empire, even if it meant manipulating, controlling, and at times using cruelty as her weapon. Cleopatra's cruelty is part of what made her feared. She was ruthless in her pursuit of power. She knew that the throne was a dangerous place, and that, as a woman in a male-dominated world, she needed to be twice as formidable. In the royal court, enemies lurked everywhere. Cleopatra struck first, swiftly and without mercy. Perhaps the most shocking example of her ruthlessness came from her own family. At just 18, Cleopatra took the throne alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, who was only 13 at the time. But this wasn't a harmonious sibling relationship. As custom dictated, she had to marry him, yet she saw him not as family, but as a threat to her reign. The alliance was tense from the start, and Cleopatra quickly sought ways to consolidate power solely in her own hands. But Cleopatra's true genius lay in her alliances. She caught the attention of Julius Caesar himself, the most powerful man in Rome. Imagine a woman so intelligent, so captivating, that Caesar, who had conquered empires, found himself captivated by her presence. Cleopatra saw Caesar as more than a lover. He was a path to secure her throne. They would spend nights discussing politics, strategy, the future of Egypt, all the while drawing closer in their twisted, powerful bond. But Caesar's untimely death threw Cleopatra back into uncertainty, and she knew she needed another ally. Enter Mark Antony, Caesar's successor. In him, Cleopatra found another partner, another protector, but also another potential pawn. Despite her alliances and all her strategies, Cleopatra couldn't hold off Rome forever. Her story, like any tragic hero's, would end in betrayal and downfall. After a failed battle, her power slipped away, and Cleopatra knew the end was near. It's said that Cleopatra chose to die on her own terms, refusing to be paraded as a conquered queen in Rome. Legend says she used a venomous snake, the asp, to take her life in her final act of defiance. Whether out of pride, dignity, or sheer terror of the Roman punishment, Cleopatra's final moments remain a symbol of ultimate power and ultimate surrender. So what do we make of Cleopatra? Was she a tragic queen, a merciless ruler, a seductress who changed the fate of empires? Or perhaps she was all these things, wrapped in a shroud of mystery that even death could not unravel. Thousands of years later, Cleopatra remains a figure of fascination and debate. Her name is spoken in whispers, her life dissected and debated. And as we look back at her reign, we can only wonder, was Cleopatra a victim of her time, or a ruler who understood the deadly game of power better than anyone else? If Cleopatra's story fascinates you, join us as we uncover more untold tales of ancient rulers and their powerful legacies. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep history alive.